music and sound. Edgar Cayce, who is also known as the father of holistic medicine, actually predicted this back in the 1940s. So really, almost every moment of every single day, we are reacting to sound on some level. And what I'd like to do tonight is to share with you how you can use sound yourself as a tool to decrease your stress level. And we have been under some stress these past few years, I know. And you can access a state of profound relaxation and connection to your ground of being. Everything's vibrating. Everything is vibration. You've heard that before. It's all over the place. The floor is vibrating, table's vibrating, the chair you're sitting on is vibrating. You vibrate. You're actually a being in vibration. You are a symphony of frequencies. Every organ, bone, cell in your body has its own resonant frequency. I'm driving down the road, you know, listening to Pandora, and this song comes on the radio, and I'm belting it out. Oh, it's just, and I am just so happy. It just makes you feel so wonderful. And music transports you. It's transformative, and it transports you back in time. You hear a piece of music, you go right back to the time when you heard that piece of music, when there was a nice memory, right? So music is transformative, transportive. It raises your vibration, it wakes up your brain, and it entrains your brain waves to a slower rhythm. And sound therapy is transportive. It raises your vibration, it wakes up the brain, and it entrains your brain waves to a slower rhythm. Neuroscientists are finding out that the more we can activate what they call a resting brain state, that can get us into an optimal state called heart-brain coherence. And that is a state where there is increased focus, cognitive function, emotional stability, problem-solving ability, and also my favorite word, resiliency. Resilient, you know, stuff's gonna happen in life, but what helps us maintain that locus of calm? It's that resiliency, it's being in your body. You know, so you can bounce back, and with equanimity, so you can feel more centered and grounded to have a higher quality of life. And it can lower your heart rate and your blood pressure. And it can also help to release melatonin and other endorphins, and it kind of resets your nervous system. I like to say for sound therapy that it really is like a reset of your, like, you know, you have to reset your computer. It resets your nervous system, and it activates the right and the left hemispheres of the brain, and it actually creates a neurological bridge between the two hemispheres. And that can open up perceptual doors for all sorts of focus, as we were talking about before with the coherence, focus and creativity, problem solving. And it also can help move suppressed emotions. And I wanted to share something very simple with you that you can do on your own. Now, I know you know that I was a voice teacher for 20 years, so of course you knew that you were going to have to make some sound, right? You're like, no. Everybody's so afraid to share their voices. This has nothing to do with singing, I promise you. But I wanted to share something, as I say, to keep your anxiety level down. Sound is VOO, V-O-O. Real easy, right? So you just say in tone, nice and low, comfy low tone, okay? It's not singing, has nothing to do with the pitch you choose. Your neighbor's not going to be listening to you because they're just as scared as you are about you hearing their voice. So, you know, don't even worry about that. You're just going to nice and quietly. Right. Just keep doing that. Close your eyes, maybe. Close your eyes. A few more times. Notice how you feel, background awareness. And your voice is as It's as unique as a fingerprint, believe it or not. And I feel like our voice is our soul's expression in the physical. And as such, should be honored. And you're going to see a video later on that's going to bring that home. And why does this work? It works, the science, I love science, you know, I love the two combining science and spirituality. The voice is controlled by the vagus nerve, which is the longest nerve in our body. It's one of the longest cranial nerves. And that goes down and innervates a lot of our organ systems. And it also innervates our voice as well. That's why it works so well. And it activates the parasympathetic branch of our nervous system, which is our rest and digest state. And it's telling your body, it's safe. Yes, I think you probably felt that in your heart pretty easily, right? So sound is so much more than just what we hear with our ears. Our whole body and our biofield is wired for sound and vibration. Our skin, largest organ, right, takes in the sound. You know, when you get goose pimples when you hear certain sounds or listen to music. A magical aspect of vibration is illustrated in the study of cymatics. Has anybody heard of this yet? Yes, okay. You may have seen videos where they show what sound does to a drop of water, and the patterns are beautiful, beautiful sacred geometry, right? Well, they recorded Moonlight Sonata in the Cinescope. Now they colorize the water so you can see the patterns. And each of these frequencies make a complex, beautiful geometric pattern that would put a snowflake to shame. And these universal resonance patterns actually mirror the underlying code that is common to everything in nature, from the spiral of our own DNA to the spiral of our galaxies. And this is referred to as sacred geometry. And everything is moving, everything vibrates. You are a pure being of vibrational energy. And as such, why would we not treat the body with what it recognizes to be itself? Sound and vibration. Ancient medicine for modern times. Absolutely, that's why I gave you all these different ways you can use your own voice. You don't, I mean, bowls are wonderful to have, not, you know, they really are, but not everybody wants them or can afford them. You know, you don't need the bowls to help yourselves, really. It's the these vibrations are custom made for you. And everybody, it's a pleasure to be here this evening. Thank